Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lillian. I am a Dallas-based licensed makeup artist, and today I'm going to show you guys how I created this classic red look photo shoot makeup look. So to start off, I'm just going in with this kind of brow soap and brushing my hairs all the way up. To conceal around them, I am using the NYX Bear With Me concealer on a flat round brush. I just define the bottom of the brow and then make sure to go over the whole lid to prepare it for the eyeshadow, and you're going to go ahead and set it, of course, with a translucent or a light colored shadow before going in with your other colors. For my setting powder today, I am using the Airspud translucent powder, so once all that concealer is blended in, I am just popping that all over the lid to prevent creasing and prepare it for the shadow. For eyeshadow today, we're going with neutrals and pretty simple neutrals at that, so I'm using the Bare Necessities ColourPop palette and just starting with this nice light kind of orangey brown shade in the crease. I'm usually pretty intense with my shadows, but you definitely want to make sure that you blend it out towards the brow bone so it's nice and diffused. Here I am taking a light gold glitter shade and packing it all on the inner front portion of my eye, which is basically the only place that I don't have that orange transition shade, and just really adding a glow. Now going in with a deeper brown color, I'm going to really define that outer portion of my eye. It's always best to make sure you continue to blend under the eye in order to make everything look cohesive. I'm now going in with the NYX Born to Glow and Hydra Touch Oil Primer in order to prepare my skin for the makeup. I like to just blend this all in with a flat brush and make sure that it is everywhere and evenly applied. So I just got this Inglot Darling in 77, which is said to be one of the best gel liners, especially for bridal makeup. So I have only used it a couple times. I'm more familiar with markers, but I have been trying to learn to work with gel, so you will see me struggle, but eventually I'll get there, right? Eventually, I got to a decent wing, and moved on with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. For my lashes today, I am going to be using the Miss A glue and probably a Miss A lash, honestly. I don't know what style, but once it's dry, I'm just going to go ahead and pop it on there. This is a pretty natural lash. I used to wear huge eyelashes. If anyone knew me like a year ago, you would be shocked that I'd be wearing these, but you know, I think it does just what I need it to do. For foundation today, I am using a MAC. I believe it's one of those, it's a liquid. I don't know what exactly it's called, but I recently bought it from MAC and I've been trying it out. It's a little bit deeper than me right now, but I knew that summer was coming up, so I wanted to go ahead and just, fix that now. To be adding more emphasis to the eyes, I am using these two NYX white and black eyeliners in my bottom lower lash line in order to create an interesting eye effect that I've never tried before, where I put white on the inner portion and then black on the outer portion, and I just tried to kind of blend it together and make sure it wasn't like a totally noticeable difference. I had gotten a pimple this week and I had been putting the acne patches on it for a couple days and then it finally popped. So it is nice and flat now. So I just went ahead and color corrected any redness that I saw on my face with this green Miss A color correction concealer before I went in with my regular concealer, and I went ahead and did a light color correction under my eyes as well with like a orangey undertone. To conceal under my eyes, I'm going in with that same e.l.f. concealer on a nice brush and just stippling that in and creating kind of like a natural highlight and contour. For cream contour today, I am going in with those same Miss A shades that I was showing you earlier and just putting it in the usual contour places. Not a ton, but just enough to create the beginning of what I'm going to be building up. Honestly, the amount of contour I had on wasn't doing it for me, so I definitely added a little more just to make it a little more defined. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And then with a nice big flat brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it all in, including the concealer, which is acting as a highlight here. Blending in the concealer. I'm also using a cream blush today. This is the RCMA blush palette, and honestly, a little goes a long way. I went kind of crazy with this, so you'll see me having to blend this down. I really did not think about the fact that it was this pigmented, so I definitely had to use powders and stuff to try to tone it down, and very, very clean brushes, so just realize you don't need as much as I used. I am now going to set the whole face with this airspun loose powder in order to lock everything in place and tone the blush down even more. To intensify the contour, I'm going in with this e.l.f. Forever Sun Kissed contour shade and just really bronzing up my skin and bringing back to life what was hidden by the powder. I make sure to go back over my nose contour and to bring it all the way up into the crease of my eye to make it look natural, and then blend it out. And then going in with the NARS Orgasm X, which is obviously a beautiful pinky corally blush shade, and just popping that on over the top to again restore any color that is lost. To set everything in place today, I am using the Ben Nye Final Seal alcohol-based setting spray and just really dousing myself in it so that I can ensure that it will last. Once everything is set, I'm going to use this Ofra Cosmetics highlighter on the points of my face that would typically hit light. This highlighter is absolutely amazing. You don't need a lot, especially for photo shoots, so you will see me do just enough to where it is shining. Bottom mascara with that same Maybelline Lash Sensational. Now for lip today, I'm going to start with this NYX Suede liner. I'm not sure what the color's called, but it's just a really nice like brownie pink. It's a great bridal tone. And then I'm using a red in the center. This one is by, I believe it's called Beauty Creations. I just ordered it online, so this is one of my first times trying it, but honestly, I think it was pretty good. I ordered like 3 or 4 lipsticks from them, and it did what it needed to do. It blended into the liner well, and it looked good. But I definitely forgot to record an outro to this, but this is the final look. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry this was so rushed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, check out my Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.